Anyway, it appears
Hey, this is Y Pinto. I am looking at a map called The Elephant by Wild Stallions. Probably one of the coolest screen names I've ever run into. So, just so you know what I'm doing, this is going to be kind of my solution to your puzzle, and this is more to go out to the maker of the puzzle than anything else, but if you guys need help solving it, maybe that'll help you too. Just going to make some comments. So, this puzzle actually starts out really nice. I kind of like this little simple thing, and this is, I think, where it gets the term the elephant, because it kind of looks like an elephant from that long snout there. Now I'm hearing something die, like there's already something falling and dying, and I don't know what that is, and I hear it kind of throughout the game a little bit, so or when I've been working through the level. So I don't know if Crater, you probably know what it is. I would maybe look into it just a little bit to see if you can figure out what's going on there. A really nice light puzzle here. That is pretty cool. And then drop down over here, put that here, and then I use this to get back. I don't know if that's a intended solution here. And then swap back. So very, very nice use of the light walks. Very cool. This is one thing, you know, that button for that's fine. Let's see here, and then where do I go next? See, so this doesn't cue me really in where to go next, and I think I found out that I gotta go back here, put a portal here, go back across, and this brings me back into the original part of the map. So my favorite puzzles are the ones that constantly use the same pieces over and over again, and I think you really succeed here as far as making sure, other than the elephant snout, which only gets used once, maybe you could find a way to reuse that again. And just another nice little puzzle. I like that I have to come back and get this ball by maintaining a portal through the fizzler field here, so that's kind of well done. But there's definitely a lot of stuff in here that you could probably get rid of. Like, I don't know why there's this lift here, because I never ended up having to use it. I'm kind of glad there's this ant line here, otherwise I probably never would have noticed that optical cube is there. So, well played. Oh, actually, oh, nope. Now, here is the biggest miss in this puzzle, and that is, for the longest time, I thought that was a light. I probably spent a good 20 minutes traveling all the way back around to the other side, all the way back around here, all the way through here, and I finally turned on no-clip in God mode just because I had gotten so frustrated trying to find out where it was that I was supposed to go. So just a piece of feedback, I'd maybe remove this block and this block, so it's just much more obvious that's where you need to go next in this spot. Because I thought I had to get this turned on somehow, and I followed that, and it had to do with that laser thing. So, man, like I said, it tied me up for about 20 minutes. Finally, I just no-clipped it because I was just getting really tired of walking around and looking for stuff. So, maybe straighten that out a little bit. This is kind of cool. I think that's kind of neat. So I can get that cube, and I can get this cube. And these are always my favorite puzzles. How do you get something that is actually being held by one of those fizzler fields? So you can see that field is up there, but I was still able to get the ball by using the portal. So one of my favorite little tricks. In fact, if you want to check out my map, Twins uses that to great effect. In my opinion, so it's one of my favorite mechanics in Portal. Little self-promotion there. So all of this stuff is fine. Now, it may seem like I am able to just logically figure this out, but like I said, I wasn't able to figure any of this stuff out without first using no-clip to just find out where stuff was, because this map unfortunately doesn't make it clear at all. Like what my next step is, or where I'm supposed to go, or what I'm supposed to do. This next part could definitely be fixed as well, which is when we put this laser down, anytime this laser hits this light, blocks the light, and then just keeps spawning more cubes. And pretty much if I ever accidentally cross this line with this cube while I'm trying to move stuff around, it fizzles out and I have to grab another one. Also, I don't know why this thing is here, because this just... I've died so many times to this getting locked up in this laser and this thing freaking out, and I would just remove this. This killed me so many times. Like, to fall into this and not quick save and have to start all the way over again because of something like this, yeah, get rid of this, please. just my thoughts. Okay. Alright, so now I know I need to get this cube up here so I can open this up and go out and get another cube. So, doop-a-doop-doo. Maybe have this thing go down a little bit farther. It took me a long time to get the timing right on that. As far as, see, it just hits the lip and then comes back up, so if you want to walk onto it, it's not terribly easy to do that. Okay. So now we need another cube. So I think that's why you have this whole piece over here. But let's see, can I don't remember, because again, this stuff is kind of all over the place. Can I use this cube for this? And then I can take the optic cube with me? I hope. Let's try this out. Just make sure that doesn't accidentally cut that beam and fizzle out again. There we go. It took me a long time to see this as well, because I knew this was graded. I'll have to try that though. I like the grading over it, so you can put portals on it, but you can't walk through it. So definitely one tip that I'll take away. So, oh man. So this is the most terrifying part of this puzzle, is trying to do this. I don't know. Blue goo, I know it takes you up there, but I didn't have to use it, so maybe you can cut that from your solution as well. And then I don't know if this is intended, but this is how I solve this, and this is very precarious. I don't know if I quite dig this or not, even though I do use it in Twins again. So there we go. So now we've hit that, and that frees up the faith plate over here. And this part I actually got stuck at for a while. And one thing to point out, when this is down, I would have this go all the way down into the goo, because what happens is, actually I don't know if you can make it go into the goo, but what happened was I saw this down here, I jumped down on it before it was raised up, and then realized I had no out. I had no way of getting out of this when I was down here. So maybe if you could put it up against the wall and have it be have a portable wall on it or something, because just this really bummed me out. I got super far in the level, and then I just jumped down here and found out, oh, well, I'm dead, and I had to start all over again. So this is where I was kind of bummed out that I had to redo the portals, but I realized that it wasn't all that big a deal, because I can just go right back to this room and place these portals again. So, oh my god. See, that's why that thing should not exist. Right there, I haven't quick saved, so now I have to start all over again. But right there, that was at the end. Had I not hit the laser, I would have just jumped in the tractor beam and gone to the end. So I'm just gonna hop into NoClip, and we'll throw God mode on too, so I don't fizzle. But yep, this thing was coming on, and I was just gonna fly right in there. But see, when this is down like this, if someone gets curious and jumps down, they're just dead. This whole thing is precarious right here. Like I said, the thing that bums me out more than anything else is when this is shooting through here. Just all you got to do is move this dispenser, like move it over here, or even better, if you move it to drop it up here or something to get people curious about coming up here. Just something, and then ditch this thing, because you saw that I accidentally slipped off this when the laser came through, and I fell into this. I think you could lose all of this here. You could lose all of that. And then you could lose the blue gel, which I don't know if it really fits in this map. Lose the blue gel here. You could lose... I know you have to use this to get over here, but I think if you cleared this out, like deleted these 3 blocks to just make this obvious that you should go over here, it would be a good way to get through. But as you saw, I never needed to actually go back through. So making this puzzle way easier, because otherwise, again, looking from here, can't really tell this is where I'm supposed to go, and burned about 20 minutes looking at it. But other than that, a lot of good concepts in here. Like I said, one of my favorite things was grading over a portable wall. I definitely like that. And good use of light bridges. Good use of the fall mechanics here with the elephant part. This was good because you actually have you have to maintain the portals through the wall. Good, you know, use this room multiple times. This lift is not necessary, so you could drop it because I never ended up using it. But yeah, overall, if you could just make it a little more clear that the laser is in this room and this is where you need to get, that would be helpful, because I kind of had to finally peek up here and kind of be able to see it. But as you can see, if I'm just standing here, you kind of have to, you know, you don't get much of an idea. So that's my solution for the elephant. And if you could just clear up a couple things to make it a lot less easy to die, a lot less easy to destroy cubes unintentionally, and then somehow fix this thing down here so someone doesn't step on it. I've probably repeated myself a million times, but that's about it. So hey, thanks for sharing the elephant, and if you make some revisions, let me know. I always ask everybody to pay it forward, so if these videos or anything that I've done has helped you out, please check out my maps. My username is ypinto on Steam, and I usually put it in the comments of each video below as well. So thank you, and let me know what you think.